2. Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve were the first two humans that ever existed. They were the ones who committed the first sin, and are the father and mother of all mankind. When God created Adam from the dust of the earth and gave him life by breathing into his nostrils, he brought all the animals that he had created and showed them to Adam. Adam was given the honor of naming the animals, but after all had been named, God felt that there was no suitable helper for Adam, which is why he decided to send Adam into a deep sleep, and from his rib, created Eve, whom Adam called woman, because she came from man. God created the Garden of Eden as their home, and in it were all types of trees that God told Adam and Eve they were allowed to eat from, all except one, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. One day, as Adam and Eve were in the garden, the serpent, which was the craftiest of all the creatures that God had made, tempted Eve into eating the fruit from this tree, and she shared it with her husband who was with her. Though they were forbidden to eat fruit from that tree, Adam and Eve ate, disobeying God, and committing the first sin. But as God is just, he had no choice but to banish them from the garden. He told them that because they sinned, they would have to suffer the consequences. They would have to work very hard to make the ground produce food, they would feel pain, and they would eventually die after a very hard life. Moral: never disobey God's commands, as they exist to protect you from sin.